Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, moneymatterstoptips.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today is a very special Reunion 2020 episode. What is that? That's when I bring on a guest that I had on the past, and I liked him so much I had to bring him on back. So today's guest is Sneh Parmar, who's CEO and co-founder over at Lucky Mobility. Sneh, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Al, for having me. It's a pleasure to be back. I know it's been a minute, and looking forward to updating you and all your listeners.
Oh, man. So let's just get right into it. So I know Lucky Mobility, that's a new name, kind of a rebrand. Let's get right into it. So tell us a little bit more about the company.
Yeah, definitely. So, originally on one of your earlier episodes, the company is called Parker Solutions. Actually, about a year ago, we rebranded the company, switched to a new product that we were building, and our new company is called Lucky Mobility, short for Lucky. And what we do basically is we created this whole new location-based marketing technology that allows brands, retailers, organizations that we work with to basically engage with and send rewards and offers to people as they are moving around the city. So think of it this way, you as a consumer are typically trying to buy a product or have certain brands that you have an affinity towards. We work with different organizations, different applications, platforms, networks to integrate our experience into their platforms. And then based off your personal preferences and what you like and dislike, we send you experiences from brands that you already have an affinity towards to either one, push you to their physical location, or two, to encourage you to purchase a product that you're already looking for in the market. So the way we define it is basically very hyper-localized marketing.
So give me an example of a type of company this would be useful for, and kind of walk me through what that process would look like.
Yeah, great question. So think of it a coffee shop. We're working with a coffee shop brand, right? Let's say it's between 7:30 and 9:30 in the morning. And let's say our experience is integrated into an app that you frequently use that knows where you are. So based off that, let's say you're using that application or you have it on your phone running in the background, and you're walking down the street, and we know now that just through all the data that we've collected that you usually buy coffee around 8:30 and 9:30 in the morning. And based off that, right when you're within a couple blocks of that location, you actually receive our experience. That brand will send you a quick little experience. It takes less than a second. They'll ask you a quick little question. You answer it, and then you get a reward here's a free coffee from this coffee shop if you go within the next half hour to go there. So basically the goal is to engage consumers to physical stores and brands. So they actually push you into the store. And a lot of brands and retailers are actually willing to give people higher level of discounts and rewards to actually go into those physical stores. So what we're doing is we're facilitating that opportunity that brands and retailers want with consumers through our network model.
Man, that's exciting. And I see more and more different people focusing on retail and brick and mortar stores and ways to re-engage people and to get them in the store, because it's important, especially for those repeat clients on something like that. That coffee example is a great example. What kind of businesses is this right for? So a coffee shop, yes. Name some other types of businesses that you think this is kind of appropriate for, because a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs listening right now, and they're like, okay, that works for the coffee shop, but what about my business?
Yeah.
Can you give? Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. So honestly, any type of retail brand is one of the targets that we're actually going after. So think of big box retailers, like the JCPenney's, Kohl's, the TJ Maxx, any digital commerce company that is opening up stores, so the Aways of the world, the luggage company, and basically any retail brand that has a huge consumer focus is a great opportunity for us, because those are the companies that want to push people to their physical stores, because that's where they make the most money. That's where they improve brand awareness and get consumers to actually try these products that they want consumers to love. So any brand that has some consumer focus, that has a retail location, is perfect and right up our alley. And our whole goal is to basically, people have started experiencing this whole ease of use through online commerce, right? E-commerce is growing really quickly, and there's a couple reasons why. The three main reasons why consumers shop online is one, convenience, availability, and price. You know, it's easy if you're at home to order something. You know it's available online, and more often than not, you can find an order offer online that you can use. But what people now know, like literally like in the last like year or two, there's this whole concept of like buy online, pick up in store, and all these brands are trying to push people to physical locations because they know it's so valuable to them from like a consumer standpoint and as a brand standpoint. So we've actually aggregated this platform and this data from all the different types of retailers, consumer behavior data, and even location data through the network of applications and platforms we work with. So now we can tell consumers, hey, that product that you're looking for, it's available in this store that's only 2 blocks away from you. So that's actually faster than if you order online. If you go like within like the next 20 minutes and pick it up. It's convenient because we know, okay, where you are specifically and where it is around you. So it's easy for you to figure it out. And brands, retailers are actually offering you products at a higher discount in store because of the opportunity to like upsell you and have you experience the brand itself. So all three of those things are actually better in real life after we aggregate all of that data. So that's our goal, like to take the experience you have online and bring it to offline retail.
Are there any specific geographies you're working with for this product and kind of rolling it out?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So we're actually focusing on a couple of geographies right now. So New York is our big market right now. So we're spending a lot of time there. Also on the West Coast, LA is another big one that we're focusing on. But New York and LA, I think, are the two big ones just because of like the demographics there, the high density of people. So New York is the one we're actually in right now. So we're actually we're actually spending a lot of time there on foot. So like me and my co-founders are here working, trying to develop this market in LA and then expand obviously throughout the US. I mean, we have multiple markets that we're already in through some network applications that we're part of, but those are the two ones we're actually pushing, especially with the brands and retailers.
And that's awesome. I love it. I love the concept. I mean, I love that we're coming up with new, you're coming up with new cutting edge ways to engage people into stores and into retail. And I just see a lot of opportunity there. If you can get the target a client at the right time or a potential shopper, they're walking down the street. I love your coffee example. Hit their phone real quick. They're like, oh, okay, I get a free coffee. I'm in. Who's not going to go do that, right?
No, exactly. And I think that's the whole point, especially as we start seeing this future of retail, future of like retail tech. It's like, how can we engage with consumers at the right time, the right moment, when they're most likely to actually take advantage of that opportunity? Because, like, I'll be the first one to tell you, like, no one likes getting bombarded with content or ads and stuff like that. But if it's a relevant experience that's actually, like, engaging and actually, like, worthwhile, and the end result is something that makes you happy or makes you feel lucky, hence the name Lucky Mobility, then you're going to be willing to actually engage with that. And, like, that's our goal. To send it to you at the right time and right moment when you're most likely to take advantage of that brand or retail. And it's a benefit both to the end consumer and the brand and retail because everyone wins. And like at the end of the day, like that's what we want to focus on.
Love it. So Sneh, if somebody's listening to this and they want more information on Lucky Mobility, what's the best way for them to get that and to follow up?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple of good ways. I mean, you can always reach out to us through our website, which is luckymobility.com. Or shoot us a message online at Lucky Mobility on Twitter or on Instagram, or even email me at Sneh, SNEH, at luckymobility.com.
Perfect. Well, hey, Sneh, been awesome having you back on the show. Love to hear the new things you're doing over at Lucky Mobility to help your clients. Great stuff there. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Marketing, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, but also leave us some comments on the video. Love to hear your thoughts on retail and marketing and what's going on in general. So good. Let's move the conversation to the YouTube community. And Sneh, thanks again for coming on the show.